Happy Sunday, everybody. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. My weekend was fantastic. Click on a little thing here. Got to do this stuff over here on the other monitor. Let's go flying. Heck yeah, let's do it. What's up, Zero Tadpole? How are you doing? Hope everyone's doing really well. So today, whoa, I got a seam in my green screen. What? Green screen's got to behave. What's our vector, Victor? Death Grow, what's going on, Death Grow? How are you doing? I'm doing really well, thank you. Super Typhon, good to see you. Welcome in. So let me scroll back to the top of chat and welcome everybody in. John DFW was here at 6:57, a little over an hour ago. What's going on, John? How are you doing? Infidel Fireman was first in chat once I went live. Good to see you, Infidel Fireman. Infidel Fireman is about to start back streaming. So I gave him a shout out as soon as he came in. I'll give him another shout out. Y'all go follow Infidel Fireman, a great member of the community, longtime member of the community as well. Let me give him a shout out. Also a soon to be guest of my podcast as well. Ace of Twigs, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. I know it's really, really late. I guess early Monday morning for you. Good to see you as well. Chronico, welcome in. Good to see you as well. Let's see here. Late for Delivery is here. Also, Late for Delivery is an American truck sim streamer on Facebook and on Twitch as well. Good to see you, Late. Hope you're doing well. Pilot Ryan, good to see you as well, my friend. Welcome in. Tam the OG, my daughter, going to put her kids to bed. Welcome in, Tam. Game Playboy, a variety streamer on Twitch. Good to see you as well, Game Playboy. Your streams are popping. Zero Tadpole also here. What's up, Zero Tadpole? Good to see you, my friend. And Super Typhon, of course. Fort Noob is here as well. What's going on, Fort Noob? Good to see you. Death Crow is flying a cargo run at the moment, enjoying this amazing sunset from Connecticut to Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, it is. The sun is setting right now where I live as well. Oh yeah, Cappy Stick. Hi Scruff, you'll be in after the Cold Fort flight, flying fighters for a while. Nice, Cappy Stick. No problem at all, dude. No problem. Thank you for it. Look forward to having you soon. You're welcome for the shout out also. Uncle B, welcome in, Uncle B Sim Channel. Uncle B Sim Channel is another Microsoft Flight Sim streamer. I can't remember if I rated Uncle B, but I know I was in somebody's stream who rated Uncle B's Sim Channel is I think what happened there. We give Uncle B a shout out. Good to see you, Uncle B. And you're welcome, Late. Always welcome for me to show the love to you guys. I am flying the 172 tonight. You're flying the 247. It just makes it all that much better. Heck yes, Death Crow. Fly what you love. Which airport? So we are at Victor November Bravo, VVNB. It's Hanoi Airport in Vietnam. And server is US East. Boss Man, what's happening, Boss Man? How are you doing? Good to see you. You're finishing your flight with Joel and you'll be with me soon. Awesome. Thank you for that. Cold Fort Man, awesome. Hey, I'm down for it. Yes, that's right. I was with Captain Arash. Yes. There we go. Thank you for that. Hey, what's happening, Chunky? How are you doing? Chunky is the leader of the FS Thunderbirds. I am Thunderbird number 8. Let me give Chunky and the Thunderbirds a shout out really quick. So there we go. If you don't already follow the Thunderbirds, go give the Thunderbirds a follow on Twitch. We should be streaming again soon. And if you missed the Wings Over the Web air show that the FS Thunderbirds were highlights on, I did the narration for them. Type in exclamation WOTW. What's up, Viper Strike? How are you doing? Good to see you as well. Dude, I really, really enjoyed your stream. I was in there for a long time. I wasn't as active as I would have liked to have been. I was working on my podcast and planning tonight's flight, but really awesome to see you this morning. Viper Strike is a really amazing, very, very detail-oriented flight sim streamer on Twitch. Oh, you got the old school radio? Heck yes. Yeah, Vietnam's this is gonna be a good flight. I was trying to think of something to do, just a one-off flight. and I don't know where I saw it, but these big columns in the water, and I said, I gotta see where that's at, and it's here. So we'll start out in Hanoi, and we'll fly into the bay where these amazing pillars are. Should be beautiful. Papule, welcome back. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. Yes, US East server. Captain Carlos, welcome in as well. Good to see you. I was just working my way down through chat. Sorry about that. I was not ignoring anybody, just kind of working my way down there. So welcome in. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the PC scene. I took a peek earlier, and I did see where Versh was in, and Kronos is in. I saw Crunch earlier. Wow, we got a lot of people have joined now. Cooper is in. Infinite Fireman, Atomic is in. Anyone else who would like to join, now is the time to join. 2968, thank you for that. Yeah, Viper Strike is an amazing streamer. Really spends a lot of time studying where he's flying, and I appreciate that a lot. Versh, how are you, my friend? I saw you sneak in here early. All right, let's work through the checklist really quick. Get this plane ready to go. There we go. Get rid of the yokes. So, park and brake needs to be set. Fuel selector valve is on both. We need to turn the fuel valve on in the in position. Open the throttle a 1/4 inch. Mixture in idle cutoff mode. Turn on the master switches. Battery in the alternator. Then we'll turn our beacons on. We're going to go ahead and turn the fuel pump on next. And we're going to look for fuel flow. So here's our fuel flow meter right here. All right, fuel pump is on. I'm going to go full rich slowly until we see fuel flow. So we see fuel flow. Fuel pump off. Back to idle cutoff. All right, let's see here. Mixture, yeah, there we go. Mixture idle cutoff. Fuel pump is back off now. And now ignition. Ignition, we're going to go to start and then both. And we're going to slowly increase the mixture to rich as it's cranking over. Engine's running. Adjust the RPM to 1200 RPM. And we are there. All right, turn on our navigation and taxi lights. Avionics on. So if you would like to fly along, now's the perfect time to jump in and fly along with us. We're on US East server, and we are at Victor November Bravo Airport. Sterlo, what's happening, dude? How are you doing, Sterlo? Good to see you. Gonna work and lurk. I understand, Sterlo. Good to see you. Sterlo is another flight sim streamer, also does a lot of variety over on his channel. Let me give Sterlo a shout out really quick, give me just a second. There we go. There's my shout out for Sterlo right there. Socks of the day. Wait a minute. Why is my sock light not working? Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's why. Sock light. Sock cam on the right foot. I've got my taco socks. Someone on my last stream said something about tacos, and I'm like, I've got to do tacos. So taco socks on the right, my hand knitted multicolored striped socks on the left. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that command. You're very welcome, Sterlo. Okay, so our Barrow was Barrow 2968. Thank you for dropping that bass. Let's get our Barrow set here. All right, Barrow is plugged in. Thank you for that. John DFW, thank you for the resub. Infinite Fireman, thank you for dropping the bass. John DFW, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. We are I did see where you posted the Discord message, but it was before I turned my bot on. I was actually sitting back here on the computer, so I shot you a quick DM with the Discord link. I hope you got it. Thank you so much for the resub though, John DFW. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Hope you are well also. All right, the rest of my checklist here. Altimeter is set to local. Pitot heat. We shouldn't need pitot heat here. Let's see where we're at though. Yeah, 79 degrees. We're good. No pitot heat needed. Flaps. Should be a 0. Flights with Joel, dude. Flights with Joel. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in, Joel and Raiders. I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, wow. Flights with Joel. Y'all, most everybody in chat knows Joel. I was a guest on Joel's podcast. If you want to hear that episode, !Joel will get you the link to when I was a guest on Joel's podcast. Welcome on in. Flights with Joel does a lot of helicopter flying, but also some really chill Sunday Amazon cruise flights, which is what he was doing this evening. Good to see you, Joel. There's a shout out for Flights with Joel. Please, please, please go give Joel a follow if you don't already follow Joel. How you doing, Joel? Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been streaming since September of 2020 and flight simming since September of 2021. Good to see you. We are flying in Vietnam tonight. We're going to check out HaLong Bay in Vietnam, where there's some really cool limestone formations sticking out of the water. Should be beautiful. Checking my flight controls right now. Full left aileron is good. Full right is good. Elevator down, elevator up. Joel with the socks command. Thank you for that, Joel. My socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got tacos. On the left foot, I've got my hand knitted sock. So Kaharia, who's a fellow flight sim streamer, Kaharia's mom saw one of my streams and she said, I have got to make that guy some socks. So she has made me some socks. She also made a mismatched pair, which I'm pretty sure Kaharia has already shipped on the way. So tacos on the right, hand knitted multicolored stripes on the left. Those are my socks of the day. Full left rudder, full right rudder. We are good. Check our flaps. Make sure we're flapping. Joel, dude, thank you so much for that raid, man. There's nothing like a beginning of the stream raid. I really, really love that. Thank you so much for that, Joel. And Joel is also going to be a guest on my podcast soon. I've just got I got to finish up the one I'm doing now, and I've got so many people wanting to be guests. It's a good problem to have, but I definitely want to have Joel on there. Joel's a great guy. I really enjoyed getting to know you better. Working on 1,000 followers. Cool. How close are you? Speedy, welcome in, Speedy. How are you doing? Good to see you. Speedy 69691 is also a streamer on Twitch. Speedy is a member of the disabled gamer community on Twitch, as well as Fly Lilo. Speedy and Fly Lilo are doing amazing things for the disabled gamer community. Really, really cool person. Go give support to Joel, who's trying to get to the 1,000 followers, and also 906. Nice. Give some support to Speedy as well. Speedy's really an amazing individual. So tonight, the flight plan for tonight, we're going to start out in Hanoi. We're going to fly southeast to can't quite read that, Cat B International, I think. And then we'll fly out over the bay. Right in this area is where there are over 700 different limestone formations that are islets, really small islands. It's a wonderful fishing area, scuba diving area, base nut jumping. I think people do base jumping here as well. Very popular area of the world over here in Vietnam, right here. And then we'll fly down to the end of this island and then just circle back through a valley and then over to a military airport, actually, is our final destination. Oh, thank you, Speedy. I really appreciate, I love how we all support each other. It's really awesome. Thank you for supporting Joel. Joel's a great, great streamer. So, runway, wow, we can really fly out of either runway. We've got a direct crosswind. I guess I'll fly out of runway 11L, 11 Lima, since I'm right here at it. So park brake off. Come on, Scruff. Park brake off. Let's go. Dingo, how's it going, Dingo? Good to see you. Yes. Oh, yes, it does, Captain Carlos. It looks like a really nice flight plan. I did download, there's a special, it's a payware on the marketplace for this series of islands that we're going to be visiting today. So I got it. It was like 15 US. Went ahead and got it just so we could see it in all its beauty. Of course, it's not required for you guys to get it. You'll be able to see it on my screen. What's up, Rods? How are you doing? Dingo, hope you're doing well. Welcome to fly on in, jump on in with us, fly along with us. I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well, Rods. Hard for me to say. But I'm doing really well. Hard for me to talk tonight. I get tongue-tied a little bit sometimes. So I'm going to taxi down here and join Infidel Fireman at the end of the runway. So Rods, it is not available for download yet. Once Sim Update 10 releases within that same week, it should be available on Just Flight. But this, the 172, the non-glass cockpit, the Steam Gauges version is part of the deluxe edition of Microsoft Flight Sim. So you will have to have the deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Sim to get the add-on that I've got. And I actually love this version so much that I bought the base version originally, but then I turned around and bought the deluxe version just for the Steam Gauges version of this plane. But I really, really enjoy the Steam Gauges. You know, there's nothing wrong, of course, with the GPS, the big glass cockpit. But I enjoy looking at gauges. It's just the old guy in me, I guess. The old school mechanic inside of me wants to see gauges. All right, here we are at the hold short area. If we were at a real airport, we would stop right here. And I am going to stop right here and I'm going to run up. I'm going to do what you call a run up. So what we're going to do is run my engine up to 2,500 RPM. And what we're doing here is we're just making sure that we're not going to have any issues with the engine. I can sit here where I live, and early in the morning when the air is kind of dense, I can hear the planes at the local airport doing their run-ups. And so you're just checking to make sure everything's good, that it's running fine, no skipping or running bad or anything like that. So we're good. Now we would normally call the tower, ask for clearance to go ahead and taxi onto the runway, but we're not on VATSIM. So we'll go ahead and taxi out. Banana, what's happening, Banana? How are you doing? Banana Pro 64. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. How's life treating you? Welcome on in. And thank you for that first time chat. All right, I'm going to taxi right here ahead of them. We'll sit right here for just a minute. Let everyone load in who wants to fly along with us. Thank you for that follow also, Banana. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. Oh, thank you, Chronico. Was that you? I'm sorry. I kind of ran you over. So we'll sit right here. Let it, wow, it looks like everyone's already lined up. I was going to fly this VOR tonight, but one of these days I'll do another VOR stream and teach you guys how to fly VOR, how to tune your radio. It's not as hard as you think. It's really not as hard as you may think to fly VOR. Oh, Bocelli, you got to go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Mo the Aviator. Thank you so much for the follow. Dear old dad, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Sorry, Chronico. I really do apologize. I try not to run people over, but sorry about that. Dear old dad, good to see you. Dear old dad is another streamer friend over here on Twitch. Great guy. Flies some jetliners. Very knowledgeable as well. Let me give dear old dad a shout out and then we'll get in the air. So Mo the Aviator and Banana Pro, thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate that, y'all. I'm Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been flight simming since September of 2021. Good to see ya. Let's go, y'all. Let's get in the air. So I'll be flying a heading of 117 degrees. 117 will be my heading once we get in the air. Boss man, thank you for that command. All right, we are up. Whoa, come on, we're up. There we go. Yeah, Mo, I'm really glad you came by. And Mo, if you have time and you'd like to, feel free to jump on in and fly with us. Everyone's always welcome to fly. No rules, just flight is my slogan here. So if you'd like to fly along, feel free to jump on in and fly with us. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. Oh no, Dad, you've got COVID? Show us those. Dad, I hope it was just a mild case for you. I'm sorry to hear that. Tam the OG with a sock command right off the bat here. So Tam the OG, thank you for that. My socks of the day on the right foot. I've got my taco socks. Someone had mentioned something related to tacos last stream. And I said, I've got to break out my taco socks. On the left foot, yeah, Mo, please do. Feel free to jump in at any time. On the left foot, I've got my, these are hand knitted socks. Kaharia, who's a fellow flight sim streamer, her mom saw one of my streams, wanted to make me a pair of socks. So these socks were hand knitted by Kaharia's mom. So hand knitted striped socks on the right, on the left. Tacos on the right. Those are my socks of the day. Oh, good deal, man. I'm glad it was just a mild case for you, dear old dad. It seems like most people now are it's just kind of mild cases. But I know I have heard of a lot of people that I know personally who have had really, really bad cases or even passed away from it. So I'm glad yours is mild. Yeah, this is going to be... Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see you start back streaming Infinite Fire, man. Tonight's going to be a beautiful flight here. So yeah, Mo, anytime you see me live, or even if I'm just in Microsoft Flight Simulator and you'd like to fly along, feel free to. I pretty much have an open policy for anyone who wants to fly along. You can fly whatever you want to. I have literally been buzzed at Mach speed by the Dark Star, and I've had people do aerobatics in front of my plane. Either way, I love it. I just want y'all to be happy flying along. So fly what you want to, fly how you want to. It's how we do it. Oh, you're moving to YouTube. You know, I've heard of a lot of people doing that, dear old dad. Flights with Joel, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. And dude, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Flights with Joel. Disco Stu, there is an update to my livery. The WB Sim guys had to update my livery for it to work with their mod, so there is a new livery. It's on flightsim.to, so you may need to upgrade to that one. Sorry about that. Yeah, Joel, man, I really do appreciate the support. Thank you so very much. What if you fly what you want and still aren't happy? It's on you. Oh, Infernal Fireman flying the 135 heli. We got Cooper flying a 172. Crunch is in the Kodiak. I've got to get back in the Kodiak one of these days. Kodiak's such an awesome plane. But I love the Cessna 172 so much. Haas is in the Kit Fox. I almost broke out the Kit Fox out of the hangar tonight. I think the Kit Fox is going to be much more, I don't know. I think it'll be a better plane for what we're doing tonight, but that's okay. Chronico in the 172. We got Captain Carl out here. Got a bunch of people flying along. I'll shout everybody out in a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do for my next series that'll take several months, is going to be Australia. I'm trying to come up with a really good Australian tour plan. And I chose Australia because Australia was recently updated with a world update a couple updates ago. And now that I'm streaming at night my time, I've got a lot of Australian people in chat. So I figured I would try streaming, doing a series in Australia. So if anybody has an idea on a series of streams on Australia, how to do it, please post it in my Discord. I'm considering just flying the entire perimeter of Australia and then flying inland, but starting out flying circling all of Australia first and then flying inland. But if anyone has any other ideas or already pre-made flight plans, I'm down for any suggestions. Just post them to my Discord. Oh, yeah, I didn't think to ask Rolly. That's a good idea, Infinite Fireman. And Oz Nomad as well. Oz Nomad, who's a new member of the community. Yeah, Super Typhon, exactly. I know that Oz was the guide for Captain Arash, and he did a fantastic job. Hey, this goes through in his new handmade livery. And I did add your latest livery in as well, Disco Stew. So we shouldn't have any of the neon colors. Although I kind of like that detail. It's pretty awesome looking. Sydney Gaming Tony. I have not heard. I don't know Sydney Gaming Tony. Are they a streamer? And again, I say, every time I thought I knew all the flight sim streamers, I hear or see someone else's. No problem, Tam. I understand, babe. Thank you, boss man. It's just amazing. Every time I think I've met the majority of flight sim streamers, I hear another name or see another name, or someone suggests someone different. I'm like, dang, why have I not heard of them? He's also well liked too. Nice. Good deal. Good deal. Tam the Buffet Ant. Tam the Ant Buffet, excuse me. There's Moo King out there. Cooper flying the 172. Barry Hawks also in the 172. We got a lot of 172s out here. Infinite Fireman, Chronico, Zero Tadpole, Kermit the Frog. Welcome in, Kermit. Kermit the Frog here. Hoss and Rods. Captain Carl, Chronico, thank y'all for flying along with us tonight. I love the group flights. Hat Trick. What's happening, Hat Trick? How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Oh, that's your gamer tag, is Kermit the Frog. I love it, Uncle B. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. Oh man, I love it. Kermit. Did anyone see there's a TikTok out there, and I can't remember who it was or even what the theme. Oh, it was like a superhero. It was like a superhero trailer, but based on Sesame Street, and it was about Oscar the Grouch. It was freaking sick. I don't know if anyone else saw that. And Sam, I'm not sure if I tagged you in it, but it was pretty cool. And I think it was called Oscar or something like that. They did an amazing job. So flying in Vietnam this evening. We're going to be checking out some really awesome limestone islets, mini islands. This is supposed to be a very popular scuba diving, camping, jumping, fishing, everything you can think of area of the world. I do have some payware scenery that I got this afternoon loaded in, so I'm really excited. I might even change the time of day to where we can see a really beautiful sunrise while we're flying. We'll see. Thank you, Infinite Fireman, with a test question. You plan to phone a weather briefing facility for pre-flight weather information? You should. Identify yourself as a pilot. B Bravo is the correct answer on that one. I do remember that one. It has been way too long since I have done any studying for my PPL. Fire Sandy, how are you? Welcome in, Fire Sandy. Good to see you. I do, Infinite Fireman. I really do need to. What I should do is just start back from the beginning. But I'll tell you what I did. I bought Forder Learn to Fly's. He's got a school too that's on Udemy where you can fly, like he gives you a flight plan to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I feel like it would also be really good. So between ground school and doing that, I should be able to stay fresh. It's just me taking the time to do it, just to be honest with you. Do I have the time? Yeah, I just got to prioritize. Good to see you, Fire Sandy. I'm glad you're doing good. You having problems with Steam? Ugh. I was having problems with this plane. So I'm flying the WB Sim, the WB Sim very near study level plane mod. It makes this plane like everything works on it. But I noticed, and he noticed, one of the developers, that the radios weren't working properly. I couldn't tune the radio to a VOR, and I couldn't switch channels either, but they figured it out, and I installed the update this afternoon as well. So I was gonna fly a VOR tonight, but I didn't want to take away from the beauty of where we're flying and take up too much time setting up the VOR and explaining what I was doing. So we'll pick another stream for that. You're downloading the main game on Steam. You keep crashing. I thought I was gonna have to remove and reinstall Microsoft Flight Sim to fix that issue, but I'm glad they figured it out before I tried that. Sam. Oh, you're downloading it from Xbox. Okay. Are you normally on Xbox, Fire Sandy, or are you usually on PC? You must be on PC if you're doing it on Steam. Wow. PC, okay, gotcha. But you're gonna try it on Xbox and see how it does? So if anyone would like to download my livery so you can see my plane better as you're flying along, it's available for free on flightsim.to. I've got a livery for the 172, for the Kodiak, and also for the Kit Fox. I've got one for the 414 Chancellor by Fly Simware, but it's got to be updated. I haven't talked to Ewald about updating it yet. Oh yeah, it does. It takes a long time, Fire Sandy, for the PC version to download. Oh yeah. Who's in the DC-6? Is that Bossmaster? Yeah. Nice. It's been a few flybys from Bossman, excuse me. I said Bossmaster. Bossman. Done a few flybys. Yeah, y'all feel free to fly however you want to. I love the flybys. Just like that. Oh, nice. Peel off there. Are you getting the Airbus by from fly-by-wire? Nice, Fire Sandy. And I still have not come up with a plan for tomorrow evening's stream yet. That's how much I've been procrastinating. I've still got to come up with something for tomorrow evening. So I don't know if you got any ideas for another one-off stream for tomorrow, and then probably Thursday we'll start with Australia. Oh, Tim. We need to talk about that sometime, Tam, doing a team stream. But that would be hard to do tomorrow night though, right? Because of the kids? So Tam the OG is my daughter, and we used to do team streams. Every Friday was the team stream. And we played, you know, community games like Jackbox and other really fun things. No, Tam, I don't think so. One of these days, I am going to do a team stream with Tam, teaching her how to fly. That would be very interesting, I promise you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that, Tam. Play Fall Guys. I have actually played Fall Guys before. I've got it on the Nintendo. I've been kind of brushing up on my skills, waiting on Two-Tone to do another Fall Guys stream. I've got a plan on a Fall Guys stream, but it's going to be a while. But I do have a plan. You're doing a mission on Skylark from Germany to Finland. Nice. What plane are you flying, Speedy? Yes, we will, Tam. We will. Oh, we will. The weather here is a little bit more realistic than it was last time we flew. On Thursday evening stream, the skies were absolutely clear, not a cloud in the sky at all. And I know that was really, yeah, that's why I switched around Disco Stu just to see, because it looked like it was doing it a little bit. And that's why I went to the reverse look so I could take a look and see. Oh, my landing lights are on, aren't they? There we go. Let me go. Hang on a minute. Let me go into the plane. There we go. Thank you for that. I flipped the wrong switch. Oh, wow. Boss man, thank you so much for being here and for flying along. Dang. Yes, 3 a.m. is really late. Sleep well, my friend. Thank you so much for jumping in, boss man. Really nice to see you. I hope to see you soon. Sleep well. But I kind of like the fluorescent look of it, Disco Stu. Oh, dude, thank you for the 300 bits, but I didn't really do anything except install the livery. Thank you for the 300 bits, oh Disco Stu. Just glad I could help. So this airport, the next airport, VVCI, Victor Charlie India. Yeah, Dingo, that's why. You got to have the livery. Oh, nice, boss man. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bush Outfitters, what's up, Balak A? How are you doing? Welcome in. Or later your time. Balak A, good to see you. Bush Outfitters. Let me give Bush Outfitters a shout out. Bush Outfitters is a bush flying channel on Microsoft Flight Sim on Twitch. Great channel. Very, very knowledgeable about bush flying, stall landings, stall takeoffs. Go give him a follow. Check out his content. Post a lot on TikTok also. Oh, never mind. Flight Sim, man, Call of Duty. I'm just picking at you. So this next airport, VVCI, it's going to be a full stop. I've got to refill my water. My mouth is super dry, and I'm almost done with this cup of water. Oh, Balake, I totally understand. Oh, the honeycomb came in. Did you get the new version of it? I'm not sure if the new version's out yet or not. That's why I'm asking. Okay, yeah, dude, the honeycomb is amazing. I am Fire Sandy. I'll be on tomorrow at the same time, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, I'm gonna fly into runway 07. It's gonna be a quick full stop again, just so I can check out their facilities, check out their refreshment counter, get a refill on my water, and I'll be done. Dolphin, what's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you again. Welcome back. Dolphin Scooter, how are you? Really nice to see you. Captain Arash, thank you for the resub. How are you doing, my friend? Really nice to see you. Captain Arash, thank you so very much, my friend. Captain Arash is an amazing flight sim streamer. If y'all don't know Captain Arash, if you don't follow Captain Arash, please go give Captain Arash a follow. Welcome on in. How are you doing?
Leaving altitude.
Good to see you, Captain Arash. Captain Arash is a very knowledgeable flight sim streamer. Flies without using any sort of GPS. He flies with VOR or celestial navigation or just true VFR. Really knowledgeable person, great guy, very family friendly. Really enjoy his streams. Good to see you. You're very welcome, man. You're welcome. What socks am I wearing tonight? Hang on just a minute and I'll show you. So my socks of the day, on the left foot, I've got taco socks. Someone mentioned tacos during my last stream, and I said I had some taco socks, so I dug around and got them. Disco Stu, thank you for that command. So I got taco socks on the right foot. On the left foot, I've got my multicolored hand knitted by Kaharia. Kaharia is another flight sim streamer. Her mom saw one of my streams, wanted to hand knit me some socks. These socks came all the way from Austria to South Carolina. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that. Beat Saber Spine. Beat Saber Spine eternally. Thank you so. Beat Saber Spin eternally. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome on in. If you have Microsoft Flight Sim and you would like to fly along, now is the perfect time. We are approaching Victor Charlie India Airport in Vietnam. And it's going to be a full stop, so feel free to load on in there and join us as we go. We're going to be checking out HaLong Bay in Vietnam. It's a beautiful one of these. I don't think it's one of the 7 wonders of the world, but it's definitely a wonder of our world. I can't wait to see it. Okay, Fire Sandy, no problem. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start slowing up so I can start descending. You're just going to watch tonight? No problem, Fire Sandy. Glad to have you watching. Yeah, Captain Arash, I've been seeing where you're getting more and more knowledgeable and comfortable with VATSIM. I have not done another VATSIM flight since my first one that I did a little while ago.
Leaving altitude.
I'm very close to finishing up my 4th podcast episode also, y'all. I interviewed Sergeant Staff, another flight sim streamer, and he likes to call himself a serial supporter of Microsoft Flight Sim streamers. Many of you guys know Sergeant Staff, so I interviewed him. A really, really nice interview. It was, we talked for about an hour and a half, so I'm having a really hard time cutting content because I don't want an hour and a half podcast. I want it to be about 45 minutes to an hour, so I'm whittling it down, cutting it down a little bit. And I should have it ready to go by this weekend. Oh yeah, Captain Arash. For me, and I know it sounds like an excuse, and it really is. It should, honestly, it really is just the time thing for me. Some of it is just taking the time to do it, and then some of it is just having the time to do it. So I think what I'm going to do, as far as VATSIM goes, I think I'm just going to get even more familiar with this Cessna 172. It's the plane I love to fly, and I'm not as familiar with it as I'd like to be. And now that I have the near study level mod and the radios work like the radio should work and everything, I really want to learn more about how everything works in this plane. And then eventually, you know, try VATSIM, but it'll be a little while, I think. I don't want to overwhelm myself. So if you're in chat and you'd like to fly along, and this invitation goes out to anybody, fly what you want to and fly how you want to. We are approaching Victor Charlie India Airport. You should see in the upper right hand corner it changed very soon to Victor India Charlie. Feel free to jump on in, fly what you want to and fly how you want to. What's up, Deep Dish Dave? How are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. How's things going for you? How's the pizzas? Yeah, Barry Hawk, I really do suggest that. I suggest you switch to a Kit Fox or something that's very agile, because you're gonna love where we're flying. Oh no, you're working till 11. I totally get it, Deep Dish Dave. I really do. Nick, thank you for that command. So that's the mod that I'm flying right now. This mod should drop right after sim update 10 drops. Yeah, that's more like it, Barry. Business is very busy, pretty tired, so glad the night's almost over with. I understand. Yeah, so that's I'll probably do like you're doing, Captain Arash, is just off stream, do some every now and then. But I did get Forder Learn to Fly's flight school on Udemy, where you can he teaches you how to fly the Cessna 172 just like it was in real life. So that's really what I'm going to be focusing on, is doing that and learning more about the plane, basically. I think I'm going to stick with the 172 though, although I may regret switching. Regret not switching to the Kit Fox once we see the scenery, but I'm going to just stick with the 172 for tonight. All right, I do see the runway. Captain Carl and the Savage Gravel. Now, one thing that's really cool about this 172X mod is if you land too hard, it will break your landing gear. It's happened to me, and it'll bend the prop too. Also, Nick 70, thank you so much for that first time chat. I apologize for not welcoming you. Thank you so much for the first time chat. Welcome on in, Nick. And Nick, if you're interested in flying with us, everyone's always welcome to fly anytime I'm streaming. Even if I'm not streaming and you see me in the sim, feel free to jump on in and fly along. So I got to bleed off some altitude. Yes, Deep Dish Dave, I will be streaming tomorrow night. I don't know where. I have not come up with a flight plan. If anyone has any suggestions for a one-off, you know, just a one night stream for about 2.5 hours, feel free to post it in Discord. All right, once again, this is going to be a quick full stop. I'm going to check out their restroom facilities, check out their cafe, grab a water refresh, and then we'll be back in the air over a HaLong Bay. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be awesome, man. Love to have you fly along. I hate when they put trees on the approach. Oh man, that was such a butter landing and my bot didn't say what my landing was. Yeah, I know, right, Chronico? That really irritates me that Flight Sim does that. There's absolutely no reason to have a tree right on the approach like that. Oh, we both landed at the same time. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to park right here. Park brake on. I should be good with fuel. I did not fuel up at the last airport, but it's not going to be that long of a flight plan tonight anyway, so I should be good. I'll be right back. Give me 3 to 4 minutes, maybe 5, just to refill my water, take a quick pee break. I'll be right back, y'all. Talk amongst yourselves. Load into the airport if you'd like to fly along. Got a bunch of people flying along with us already, so feel free to jump on in. I'll be right back. Don't forget to hit those F's. Don't forget to hit those F's in chat. All right, back. All right, let's get back up in the air, y'all. Check out some beautiful scenery. We are in Vietnam right now. We're gonna be, our focus tonight is gonna be on HaLong Bay. I've got some payware scenery that I bought at the marketplace this afternoon. Hopefully it's worth it. All right, part break off. I'm going to taxi down to the end of runway 07, or near-ish to the end of runway 07. Wait, which way is the windsock? The windsock's up this way, I think. Let me take a look at the windsock really quick. It looks like the winds may have shifted just a little bit. But we're still good though. Yeah. Yep. We need to fly out of runway 7, runway 07. There's a little windsock. Mongo, what's going on? Oh, you've been there in real life? Nice. It looks like a very amazing place to fly, so I figured I'd do a one-off flight tonight. I've got to pick somewhere tomorrow night just to do a one-off flight. Mumberry made another suggestion for a high altitude, and so did Disco Stew, I think, made a suggestion for a high altitude airport to try to land at. So I might do something like that. Kind of a landing challenge type thing. Oh, some of them have limestone caves in them. Oh, cool. So were you able to like do any diving or anything, Mongo, where you were there? Oh, so yeah, definitely. If Cold Fork's still flying when I'm done, I will definitely raid him. But we still got a little ways to go, though. I mean, we've got probably another 2 hours to go, Super Typhon. But yeah, definitely, I will return the raid to Cold Fork. All right, here we go. Let's get up in the air. All right, up we go. No diving or even snorkeling. So were you on a boat? Either way, it looks like it'd be an amazing place to visit in real life for sure. All right, we'll just fly straight out. Just keep on heading the same direction as the, well, no, not just slightly, a slight turn. 81 degrees is going to be our heading. I'm going to stay low. And I'm going to jump out of the plane too. Go external view. Still got several people flying along with us tonight. Took a tour group from Hanoi to Cat Ba Island, stayed there for the night, and then back to Hanoi. Dude, that's pretty awesome, Mongo. That's pretty cool because it's the same thing we're doing tonight, actually. We flew from Hanoi to Cat Ba Airport. Well, Cat Ba Airport. That's really awesome. I can't wait to see the scenery. It looks like my flaps are engaged. They are not. I keep on hitting the flaps up switch though, just to be on the safe side, but they are definitely down. It's just that weird optical illusion. Looks like there's supposed to be a couple lighthouses out here also. Oh, nice. The only reason you know about Hanoi and HaLong Bay is from watching Josh Gates on Destination Truth and Expedition Unknown. Cool. I have never heard nor seen of this except just a couple pictures before. So like I said, when I saw it, I think what I did, I did a Google search for beautiful places to fly in Microsoft Flight Sim, basically is what I did. And this came up as one of them. And I was really intrigued by the pillars coming up out of the water. And that's how I chose it. A very scientific method that I used. It's hard to tell if Disco Stu, thank you for the flute. It's hard to tell if this is some of the pillars right here dead ahead, or if this is a city on this island that we're approaching. Hard to say. That's why I'm kind of flying off course just a little bit. I got a feeling it's a city. These are buildings, but we're gonna see. Nice chill jazz music. Put you to sleep. Oh, nice. Beautiful weather change. I'm glad it changed when it did. It was looking kind of overcast, and now it's looking much nicer. Thankful for that. So when I was researching this area, there are over 700 islands in this small area that we're going to be flying. This area does look like it's going to be those limestone outcroppings. I thought at first it was going to be buildings, but this looks like what we came here for. And I'm not sure. I'm hoping there's much more. No problem, Death Grove. Just hop in whenever you can. Happy to have you here. I forgot the technical term for these. They actually did have the technical term for these on Wikipedia, which I think I've got pulled up actually. It's a very, very interesting place. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Jeepin' guy? The sock situation today, we are looking like taco socks on the right foot, tacos on the right, and then hand knitted multicolored sock on the left. There's a streamer, Kaharia, another flight sim streamer. Her mom saw one of my streams, saw that I did a sock cam, and wanted to send me some socks. So these are from Kaharia's mom on the left. Yeah, hand knitted. They are super warm, really, really comfortable, and they fit me perfectly. I don't know how she knew what my foot size was, but they fit me perfectly. Emperor Kool-Aid, what's happening? Your brother's going to be stationed in Texas in December, so he'll be close to home. Oh man, that's awesome. Really good news, Emperor Kool-Aid. I am happy for you guys. I might change the time of day once we get closer, just to, so for some really good screenshots of this, but I want to kind of check it out first. Nice flying, Atomic. Instead of flying cross country, the parents and I are going to road trip to where he's at. Perfect timing. Nice, dude. That's really, really awesome. I'm so happy for y'all, especially at Christmas time too, when families will want to be together. That's amazing. Yeah, Disco Stew, it's an add-on. Yeah, the music too, right? It's perfect music. It's add-on scenery. It's payware from the marketplace. Oh my word. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right here. It really does suit what we're seeing really, really well, doesn't it? Oh, so this is where you were? Mongo, you were at Cat Ba Island? Dude, that's freaking, how did you helicopter to this island? Oh man. Hit some aerobatics through there. Wow, this is amazing. And Mongo, who's in chat right now, has actually been here in person. Wow, this is beautiful. Oh, no boat. Okay. Wow. I gotta say, they did a good job with the scenery. So did anyone else get the scenery pack, or is it just all you're seeing is what I've got? Oh, holy crap. So the scenery comes with the boats and the outcroppings here. All you see is flat islands. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. This is from the marketplace, from Microsoft Flight Sims Marketplace. I can't remember the name of it, but I think if you just search Vietnam, it should be pretty easy to find. Oh, so the mountains are modeled wonderfully though. So I'm gonna circle back. Oh man, what? I'm gonna circle back through. I can't help not, I can't help but to circle back through. I can't imagine how beautiful this place must be in real life. Oh man. Yeah, it really does, Captain Rush. It looks really dreamy. Right, Super Typhon. It really does, Fire Sandy. It looks like a great place to go exploring. You got to run. No problem, Disco Stu. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, my friend. Really good to see you. Take care. So let me know if I can help you again on your livery, Disco Stu. Whatever I can do to help, we'll be glad to. You're very welcome, man. Thank you for all that you do. Oh my gosh. So Mongo has actually been to this island right here via boat. I can't imagine seeing this in real life, especially the sunrise. What time of the day were you here, Mongo? You know what I think is really funny? This is how realistic Microsoft Flight Sim looks. A while back, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I posted some pictures of when we were at Lukla. Some of my friends on Facebook thought that was real, and they were like, dude, congratulations, we didn't know you were a pilot. Man, look at that view. Imagine living there. I mean, I'm sure it's not always, you know. Look at those killer mountains. That's all you can, that's all Fire Sandy can think about is the killer mountains. I'm sure living here would be, you know, like living anywhere else. It gets old after a while. But wow. That's amazing. I've never seen anything like that in real life. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm going to go back to real time now. I like being able to make my own stuff. Anthony Bourdain once said Vietnam is by far and beyond the best place to live on this planet. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, Chronico, it's funny, isn't it? Exploring the unknown, yeah, exactly. It's again, and I say this a lot, but I never tire of it. It's what I love about Microsoft Flight Simulator, that we can visit so many places in the world. Because in real life, I will never get to visit this area. I know that. But to be able to do it and then share it with all of you guys, and especially people like Mongo who have actually been there in real life, is just, it's hard to describe what a beautiful thing it is. Toured the bay by day on boat, toured a limestone cave, then stayed the night at Cat Ba Town. Oh man. Gonna lurk for about 30 minutes. No problem, Emperor Kool-Aid. So Mongo, how long ago was that? There is, yeah, just exclamation lurk. Wired, welcome back in. How are you doing, Wired? Good to see you. Oh, 22 years ago. Okay. I was gonna say, if you had any pictures, post them in Discord.
Hello.
I mean, you may still have pictures, but I'm sure they're they're probably actual photos, not digital. Thank you for the lurk, Emperor Kool-Aid. Oh, Uncle B, no problem at all, man. It was really nice having you fly along with us and for jumping in chat. Thank you for being here. Have a great evening, and you're very welcome for the shout out. It's what I do here. I love supporting other streamers. Very, very glad I can give you a shout out. Vulcan don't exist, but you're gonna fly there. All right, so from here, I wonder if there's any other of those outcroppings. I don't know. That looked just like what I saw online. So apparently that is what I was looking for. But I'm heading back to get on my flight plan, and then we'll head a heading of 75 degrees. Red alert, Killer Mountains. Uh-oh. I meant to look at how tall those were too. They had to be several hundred feet in height.
Leaving altitude.
Oh yeah, Sandy, I saw that. Yeah, she passed away last week. I was really sad to hear that. Yeah, battling cancer. She had battled cancer for a long time. Oh yeah, Sandy, I know. And your avatar is her also, I've noticed. Yeah, I saw that also, Deathgrove. Hey, KW, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. Crunk Monkey has joined us. Welcome in, Crunk Monkey. That's got to be on that place that we just visited. Has got to be on my list of at least, I don't know, top 5 maybe of places I visited in the sim that are beautiful. Thank you for dropping the bass, Crunk Monkey. Kilowatts. Gee, big guy, did I totally miss something? Kilowatts. I'm doing really well, KW. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, that totally went over my head. And if that ends up being what that is, Nice. Atomic, what are you flying? You're full of ambiguous references. That's okay. Hey, V1 Dozer, how are you doing? Good to see you. I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Doing really well. We're flying in Vietnam this evening, checking out some amazingly beautiful scenery. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dozer, the scenery that we were looking at earlier is payware, but I thought it would be well worth the money that I paid, and it absolutely was well worth it. So I really highly recommend checking out the VOD later on and watching where we just flew. Oh my gosh, it was one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. And I'll also be posting the pictures in Discord and everywhere else as well. Zigzag, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing, Zig? Thank you for the follow, Zig. I hope you're doing well. How are you on this Sunday? Welcome on in. Oh, dude, thank you for so much, Mongo. I appreciate that. I didn't know, which I figured you would still have the photos, but I didn't know if you'd have digital copies of them, or of course, digital was a thing back then. Thank you for that. Man, I can't wait to look at them. Hamo, what is up, dude? What? 500 biddies. Thank you so much, Hamo. How are you doing? You're in the workshop, so you haven't had a chance to log in yet. No problem at all, Hamo. Welcome in. Good to see you, Hamo time. Hope you're doing well. How was your weekend? Irish fighting time. Yes, it is. I normally stream until about 11 p.m. my time, so we got about an hour and a half to go. Nothing like some fighting Irish music while we're flying in Vietnam, right? Welcome in. You scanned some regular photos a while ago. Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for posting them. So 20 years ago would have been 2000. And yes, I would have had a digital camera then. A really cheap one. Oh, nice. Bar Hawk. So you've got jump seat radio pulled up. That's really cool. It was good to have a question from your wife. You told her I'd ask you next time where we live. Oh no, even in high schools, Hamo time, yeah, stuff like that is available in high school. In fact, oh, thank you, Chronico. In fact, in the high school that's local to us, they have more equipment than we do. They have more up-to-date equipment than we do. We're working on it. But they Wired, thank you so much for the resub. For the sub, the Prime sub. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Very, very much. Am I taking the 172 across the world? So Dozer, I'm not really doing like an around the world in the 172. Like, I think Captain Arash is doing that. Tomo's World, Shoni, So I'm not really flying it around the world, but as we visit places around the world, I am flying the 172 just because I love it so much. So tomorrow evening during stream, I'm not really sure exactly what we'll be flying, but we will be flying something tomorrow night. Hamo, dude, Hamo time. Thank you so much, man, for 500 biddies, then coming in with 5 gift subs too. What? Thank you, Oz. Enjoy your gift sub. Lena, Dusty, Ace of Twigs, Ace of Twigs, and Moo King. Enjoy your gift sub, courtesy of Hamo Time. Hamo Time, thank you so much. Wow, I really, really appreciate the support a lot. And as many of y'all know, the payouts that I get from Twitch over the next year are gonna get me to FS Expo in Houston next June. So I really appreciate that. Dude, Viper Strike, welcome back, man. And thank you for the 100 biddies as well, Hamo. 100 bits. Thank you so much. Barry Hawk, thank you so much for the follow also. I appreciate the follow. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the support. I need 1205. No. I'll take whatever I get, Super Typhon. I don't, the only reason that there's a sub goal is just because Twitch wanted me to put a goal in, and that's how many subs I had at that time. So no pressure at all. I mean, I like people to know, you know, where their donations and subs and bits are going to. So that's my plan, is I'm putting it back, the majority of it back, to get me to Flight Sim Expo in Houston next June of 2023. What airliner would I most like to fly in? You know what, Chronico? I really don't know. I'm looking at Southwestern just because Southwestern flies from the regional airport that's closest to me to Atlanta. I'll have to lay over in Atlanta and then fly to Houston. So it's actually Southwestern is what or Southwest Airlines is what I'm looking at. Popcorn, what's happening, Spirit? You're currently finishing the slides for Wednesday's flight from Budapest to Budapest from Vienna. Nice, Viper. I love how you do that. Spirit Airlines. Ain't gonna happen. Oh, there's really not. There's not a preference, to be honest with you. From GSP, Greenville, Spartanburg, to Atlanta, it's probably going to be Texan. Thank you for the resub. Oh no, that's Hamo Time gifted a gift sub to Texan. Texan, enjoy your gift sub from Hamo Time. Hamo, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your willingness to start a hype train. Let's see here. So we'll actually be on. Oh no, so Hamo Time, let me tell you about how hype trains work. So hype trains have to have a total of at least 3 people to kick one off. So it takes 3 separate people to be able to kick a hype train off, and that's on anyone's channel. Yeah, I wish they were more clear on that, and I have discovered that the hard way myself. Yes, yeah, sorry about that. Show us those. So once you have 2 people that donate subs or bits, then it'll come up and say a hype train's close, and then a 3rd separate person has to do something for it to. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, Hemo. Socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my taco socks. Someone mentioned tacos during my last stream. I can't remember who, but I dug through and got those taco socks just for them. And then on the left foot, I've got my hand knitted sock by Kaharia, a fellow flight sim streamer. Her mom hand knitted me these socks from Austria. So a hand knitted striped sock on the left foot, tacos on the right. Those are my socks of the day. So, Popcorn. Oh, by the way, Popcorn Colonel, I'm sorry. Popcorn Colonel is another awesome streamer friend of the community. Does some Microsoft Flight Simulator, also does variety over there on his channel as well. Let me give Popcorn a shout out. I've known Popcorn for quite a while now. Let me give Popcorn a quick shout out. Y'all go support Popcorn with a follow. Come on, shout out. Work for me. Work for me. There we go. There's a shout out for our good friend Popcorn. You bought your bodybuilder little brother thigh high, white and pink with hearts. Ah, nice. That's funny. Oh, you're welcome, man. Hey, it's my privilege. It's my privilege and honor to be able to shout everyone out. I really do enjoy supporting other streamers, even if I'm not able to spend as much time as I'd like to on everyone's channels. I can shout you out by I can support you by shouting you out anyways. So around here in our part of the world, our part of the country, United States, there's a department store called Belk, B-E-L-K, and they carry Happy Socks brand socks. Yes, we are going to be going through the Chronico. I'm not sure if it's a mountain route or not. I'll have to look. I got to look at little nav map. So they carry a brand of sock called Happy Socks, which I really like. They fit me well. They're very comfortable. I've tried to get sponsored by them, but they will not return my emails, which kind of makes me a little bit salty with them. But either way, I still like their socks. But they regularly are on sale for like $3, $4, $5, $6 a pair. And whenever they go on sale, they're normally $12 a pair. But when they go on sale for half price or less, I buy up a bunch of them. So that's where I get them from. So you can go to belk.com. Chronicos, so this is what we're going to do. Let me show you. So we are going to follow this road. We'll fly up to here and then follow this road in. I probably need to speed up a little bit. Or either just skip. I might just skip going to this tip right here. I only put this tip in here because I didn't know where the pillars were going to be. So I might just cut to northwest right around here and head inland right there. Oh, they sell them at Men's Warehouse. Yeah, they sell them in a lot of different places. Oh, nice. Good deal. Good deal, Chronico. I was hoping that's where you were talking about. So I do need to speed up a little bit. I'm just kind of cruising along like Granny on a Sunday afternoon drives. Looks like we had a few people drop out. That's all right. This is true, Popcorn. It is Sunday, so it fits. A nice Sunday flight. So what I'm going to do, if you're following my flight plan that I uploaded on the Microsoft Flight Sim forum or on my route command, if you're following that flight plan, I'll tell you when I'm going to deviate from it, because I am going to deviate from it just to save a little bit of time tonight. Yeah, so it looks like we won't actually be in the mountains, like flying over the mountains. We'll just be flying through the mountains tonight. Should be pretty nice. And thank you for posting that route command, Popcorn. I'm putting the finishing touches on my latest podcast with Sergeant Staff as the guest. It takes a lot of time to edit these podcasts because I catch myself saying and so a lot, and so I try to cut those out of the podcast, plus any pauses or just editing it to narrow it down some too. It's pretty time consuming, but I enjoy it. So I should be dropping it towards the end of the week. Oh, Popcorn, there's a couple of different ways. One of the best ways is just to spawn in on me. Are we friends in Microsoft Flight Simulator? If we're not, you can just send me a friend request in Microsoft Flight Sim. So just, if we're not, right here, just add a friend and search for me. Then what you can do is, once you get to the world map, turn the world map to where you see Vietnam. Okay, we've flown together in the past. So just turn the world map to where you can see Vietnam, and then you'll see circles with airplane icons in them. One of those will be me, and click on one of those, right click on it and set as destination. No, set as departure, I think is what it says. It's a really cool feature that Flight Sim has. Yeah, from there, it should load the flight plan from my plane if you click on my plane. Now, just remember, I am deviating from that flight plan, so I don't know if that's going to cause an issue or not. So even though I do have flight plans, I rarely ever fly the actual, I don't ever let the plane fly itself in the flight plan. We're on US East US, however it says it. Okay, Infinite Fireman, thank you so much for being here. Good to see you. Have a good evening. Take care of yourself. Thank you for hanging out. Good gracious, Colonel Fork is doing a marathon stream. I didn't realize he's been live for over 7 hours. Oh, dear old dad, I'm loving my new schedule. Yeah, Popcorn, I just did the same thing. I just opened him up I do that. I usually open someone up so I'm lurking on their channel while I'm streaming. Wow. I love my new schedule, dear old dad. I was really, really nervous about it to begin with because everyone had become so accustomed to my old schedule, and I was concerned that I'd lose a bunch of viewers. But it's actually been better than my other schedule. And it may end up that I have to keep this schedule. We have so many students that have registered for our program that my schedule in the spring is probably going to have to change, where I don't teach at night, but I teach all day during the day. And if that's the case, then I'm going to have to keep on with this schedule. But that's several months away, so we'll see. All right, so if you're flying along with me and you're flying the flight plan, I am just about ready to turn my heading. So we're cutting out part of the flight plan, and I'm about to cut that section out in just a minute. Yeah, dear old dad, it was really scary for me. I mean, seriously, I was very, very concerned about how it was going to work out, but it's worked out way better than I thought it would. Yeah, because when people become so accustomed, I mean, I relate Twitch to a TV show, and my wife, I think, has finally understood this. So if you're flying along, I'm going to turn my heading now to a heading of 304. It looks like you're following the flight plan, the old flight plan, which anyways, the unmodified, but I'm modifying it now. So I'm going to turn and head inland from right here. But I think of Twitch as a TV show. You know, if you have a favorite TV show that you watch every day or every week or every, so often, and it comes on this day at this time, then you're going to be used to it and going to be looking for it then. And if they change their schedule, you may not like it and may not watch it anymore. And that's what I was concerned about. Oh, you're back with dinner. Nice. Welcome back. What you got for dinner? So in my opinion, it's very, very important to keep a schedule and be strict on it and try not to delay or cancel or anything. Stick with your schedule. Steak, mashed potatoes, and cream corn. Oh, that sounds so good. You're on your way. Save a plate. That really does sound good. I grilled some hot dogs yesterday, and that's what we've been eating on. yesterday and today and the first part of the week. Yeah, exactly, dear old dad. So I was very, very nervous about it, but I knew I would pick up some people from New Zealand and Australia, but I didn't know the support would be like it has been. So it's been good. Oh man, they don't know what they're missing out on, Emperor. So once we get to the mainland, there's a road that travels from village to village to village through the mountains. And we're just going to follow that road. We'll fly IFR, I follow roads. Just kidding. That's not really what it sounds like. I mean, what it stands for. But we'll follow the road into the mainland, into the mountains. And then there's one town we get to, we'll take a left and then fly to an old military base will be our final destination for today. Atomic, what plane is that you're flying? What's SU-57? Someone's told me before, but I never can remember what it is. Whenever I see SU-57, all I can think of is Sim Update 57, which will happen in a few years. Panda with a gun is in. What's up, Panda? Oh, okay. The Russian fighter jet. Gotcha. Thank you. Gotcha. Appreciate that. I was gonna buy the widgeon today too while I was in the marketplace buying the scenery, because several people like to fly the widgeon during my streams too. So I thought about purchasing it, but dang, it was 35 bucks and I really didn't want to spend 35 bucks on a plane that I'm not gonna fly that much. So I chose not to buy that one today. All right, so we're gonna fly. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll fly right into this channel right here, and then there should be a road dead ahead, and we'll just follow the road all the way in. I'm really excited to see what this looks like. I'm gonna jump into the plane now for a little while. A panda with a gun, welcome in though. I think I said that a little while ago. Good to see you again. After cutting my hands off, your fiance can find something else to eat.
Leaving altitude.
So tomorrow night, I'll be back same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is midnight Zulu. We'll start stream back tomorrow evening and fly somewhere. I'm not sure where. I got to come up with something between now and then, but it'll be hopefully a beautiful place as well. No stream Saturday, unfortunately. Saturday morning, I've got to work Saturday morning. One of those rare occasions that I do have to work. We do technician testing for a bigger city that's adjacent to our county. And so I'm obligated to do that on Saturday morning, but I will be here Thursday though. And then Sunday, I'm not really sure about Sunday's stream, unfortunately. Mo, dude, thank you so much for the donation, Hamo. I appreciate that. That was not a hint for a donation. Hamo, I really appreciate that, dude. Save some money for bills. No, really, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, the thing about Saturdays, no, that's not bad. Thank you, Hemo. Not bad at all. I appreciate it. The thing about Saturday is it's a little bit extra pay for me too, so I'm good with it. Oh, Orbix has it pretty cheap. Nice. I didn't realize Orbix had it. Panda flying the F-22. Heck yeah. Let me, I'm going to take a picture of that Hemo and I'll buy it from Orbix because I just thought that was pretty expensive in the marketplace. A few months back, you decided to pay an old Army friend of yours a visit. You were working in the neighborhood and decided to stop by unannounced. Him and his family. Oh man, that's really cool, Popcorn. That's awesome. And that's so rare these days when people invite you in unannounced, you know, for dinner. That's pretty awesome. What? Oh man, that's even more. Wow. You talk about hospitable. That is amazing that they took food off their plates to feed. Wow. That's like the definition of hospitality. Oh man, Popcorn, that's, you know, and people like that, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. People that don't even think about themselves, you know, they just think about others. That is so cool. What an awesome story. Ooh, backflip tree. Nice. So there's There's a lady, kind of a similar story. Wow, dude, Panda, that's pretty impressive right there. Nice. There's a lady in our town that stands by the road. Ah, man, that is so cool, Popcorn. That is so cool. There's a lady in our town that stands at one of the busiest intersections in our town, and she'll have a Bible verse on it, but she is so friendly. She's not like a pushy person, or a weird, looking person, just a very normal person, just smiles and waves all times of the day. You'll see her early in the morning, you'll see her, in the evenings. And so one day I had just got a bonus at work, and I was heading to the bank, and she's right there on the corner near where I bank. So I just had this feeling that, I should give her something, because she's a blessing to others. She's blessing other people with her smile and just her awesome attitude, in a positive, encouraging message on her sign. So I went to the bank, got some cash, pulled over in the parking lot where she was at, and she was scared to death when I pulled up and got out of my Jeep. I guess she thought I was going to fuss at her, or she didn't really know. So I asked her, did she belong to a local church? I was going to invite her to mine, and she did. She belonged to one. And so I told her, I said, you're out here every day almost blessing others with a positive message and a beautiful smile and waving at people, so nicely. And I wanted to give you this. And I gave her a roll of cash and said, thank you. And she just started crying, and she hugged me. And so now every time that I ride by there, she hollers my name out, waves frantically at me and stuff. It's just such a good feeling to be able to help others out. And I'm so thankful that I have the ability to be able to help others out in that way. It's such a good feeling. Oh, wow, Popcorn, that's so amazing. Yeah, it's such a good feeling when you're able to give back. And so I tell my students this, and I've said this in chat before. I've said this on stream before. But I've told my students this for years, and I mentioned it on stream too. And it was so amazing. During our last graduation, the president of our local hospital, Tony the Captain, thank you for the follow. Yes, Popcorn. Yes, exactly. It's sacrificing, your needs for others. And that's such a beautiful gift. It makes it even more beautiful when you sacrifice to help someone else. And that's really amazing. Tony the Captain, thank you so much for the follow. DCM, welcome in. How are you? So I was Variable Fan. Thank you for the follow. Also, I really do appreciate that. Y'all, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. I'm Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been streaming since September of 2020 and flight simming since September 2021. If you would like to fly along with me, everyone's always welcome to fly. No rules, just flight. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. We're on US Server East, and the closest airport is right here. Oh, Tony, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you for the first time chat, and thank you for the kind words also. Oh man, Popcorn, that is so amazing. Oh yeah, DCM, y'all are getting beat again with a big heat wave, aren't you? So the president of our local hospital was one of the speakers at our last graduation. And I can't tell you, I wanted to jump up and shout. He said almost word for word what I tell my students all the time. There's three things to focus on in life to be successful. 3 things you need to be successful. The first one, and I literally put this in my presentation to my students at the start of the semester, at the middle of the semester, and at the end of the semester. I say, 1, know your why. Know your why. Why do you get up every morning? Why do you get up and go? What's your motivation for getting up every morning? Why do you love who you love? Why are you married to who you're married to, etc.? Why do you do what you do for a living? Know your why. Number 1. Number 2, set goals. Set goals for yourself. Make sure they're not too hard to reach. And I tell them my story of my goal of wanting to be a service manager, and it took 14 years to get that, but I got it. So I talk about goals. And the third one is just what we were talking about. Give back. Give back to the community. Give back to the world. It doesn't have to be financial. Not everybody has the ability to give financially, but you can volunteer. You can just smile. Just smiling at people. Just a smile and a wave, or saying hello, how are you, or is there something I can help you with? That's giving back. So give back to the world. That's my philosophy on life, is know your why, set goals, give back. Okay, I feel much better. Yeah, Popcorn, I don't normally like to talk about the things that I do for others, but I just feel like that was a good opportunity to talk about it too. So awesome. Give back, y'all. And again, it doesn't have to be financial. Chronico with an inverted flight. That was an amazing job right there. Keeping up with the landscape while inverted. That Kit Fox is amazing. We go to internal view now for just a little bit. I love this plane so much that I just like to see the inside of it as well. Oh, Hamo, no doubt. Oh, dude, how's the Bravo throttle? Man, it is amazing. So Tony, here's my story. I started out flight simming. I discovered flight sim in August of last year through a streamer friend. I started out with an Xbox controller. This is my Xbox controller I started with. I still use it for the drone cam. Then I bought the Logitech G Series yoke and throttle, which were fantastic. But many people told me I needed to upgrade to the Honeycomb, and it's an expensive upgrade. So once my channel grew and I started getting some payouts, I spent my Twitch payouts on the Honeycomb Alpha and Bravo, and wow, it's a total game changer. I love it. Yeah, I'll agree with Hamo. It's hands down the best ever purchase. So Tony, what are you using? Still flying keyboard mouse? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It would be tough. It would be tough for me, but there's nothing wrong with that. Fly what you can. What's up, staff? How are you doing? Ex-race worker finally above ground after 20 years in a cellar. Welcome to the world. What's up, staff? How are you doing? Good to see you. So Sergeant Staff is another flight sim streamer, great friend of the community. And Staff is the next guest on my podcast. Staff, I spent several hours today editing. It should be ready to go by the end of the week. If not, maybe earlier. You're feeling rough? I had a rough day today too. It just didn't feel good. Well, welcome above ground, ex-race worker. Cajun Blade, what's up? Sorry you haven't been in. Looks like you'll be a long time so you can get your PC fixed. Oh no, you had something unexpected come out. What happened? You got the Thrustmaster 16,000 throttle, the joystick broke, gave it to the wife's father. Oh, nice. Oh, you rescued a Belgian Malinois? Oh, that's cool. I've got a Logitech X56 that I use for a HODAS, but it's very, very rare that I ever use it. I bought it to learn how to fly helis, but I just love this Cessna 172. Every now and then I'll fly the Kit Fox, but I love the C-172. You have no time of your own. Exactly. I totally understand, Cajun. I totally get it. Yeah, staff. Dude, I totally feel your pain. Totally feel your pain. But those were amazing pictures. So staff went to, was that an air show or is that just where they're stationed? Or is that where they're stored or whatever? And had some pictures of bombers that he and his son took. Posted them in Discord. Go check them out in my Discord. They're amazing. X-Race worker never realized it's called a son. You're out. Popcorn, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Good to see you. Take care. Sleep well. See you soon. Good night. Oh, nice. It's worth it. Very loving and very protective, like your own personal bodyguard. Oh, traveling museum. Gotcha. You probably told me that, staff, and I was half listening. Sorry. They're from Dallas. Okay. That car down there is racing me, I think. I think I beat it. Yeah, I beat it. Back to the external view for a bit. Iceman, what is happening? How are you? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing, Iceman? Iceman is a fellow flight sim streamer, American truck sim streamer, and just an overall very cold-hearted but awesome guy. Iceman, how are you doing? There's a shout out for Iceman. Y'all go follow Iceman. We live in the same state, but we've never met each other in person. That's got to change. That's okay, Iceman. I don't mind you shouting. As long as you don't shout all the time, we're good, my friend. We're good. You got into the flight deck on your hands and knees? Oh, wow. This is a Cessna 172. Yes, it is. Nice words, but I lie a lot. Oh, it's only one of two? Wow. So yeah, y'all go check out the pictures that staff posted in my Discord of those bombers. Absolutely beautiful aircraft. And there's a couple of them. But you know what? I don't think those are the ones in my Discord. There were a couple of them that I saw where the smoke was coming out of the engines where they just started them up. Oh, awesome. Oh, the B-24 is the only one? So sometime, excuse me, back in back in the 40s, no, it had to be in the 50s. Back in the 50s in my town, there was a bomber that flew over our lake, and they flew really low, showing off to some girls that were on the shoreline. Their wing clipped the water and they crashed into the lake. That bomber sat buried, submerged in our lake for years and years. And then in the 80s or 90s, they finally got up enough grant money, enough money to get to pull the bomber out of the lake. And it's now in storage, being restored somewhere. It's never going to be airworthy again, but they are restoring it. So if you want to see the story on that bomber, if you Google, let me Google it really quick and see if I'm telling something that is so. I mean, I know what the story is behind it, but I want to make sure that if you Google it, you'll find it. Yeah. So go to Google and Google bomber Lake Greenwood. It was a B-25C Mitchell medium bomber that crashed into our lake and spent years under the water, submerged, all the way at the bottom of our lake. Yeah, it was a B-25C Mitchell medium bomber. Want to see the story? Just type in Google Lake Greenwood bomber. 300 gallons of fuel per hour. Holy crap. 1 gallon of oil per hour. Sheesh. All right, we'll continue to follow this road in. Per engine. Dang. Yeah, so it took years for them to figure out a way to get the plane out of the lake. And I think it's housed at the South Carolina Air Museum or something like that. So tomorrow evening, we still got a little ways to go tonight, but tomorrow evening I'll be back with another scenic flight planned somewhere. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Versh. That's it right there. So there's a link to about the plane that was brought up out of the lake in my town. Just gonna drop a host 3 hours past your bedtime during a VATSIM event. Happy flight, Ashley. Thank you for being here. Always good to see you, Ashley 777X, another flight sim streamer, great friend of the community. Good to see you, Ashley. Let me give Ashley a shout out really quick. Thank you for the host, Ashley. And anyone else that would like to host my channel, it really means a lot. The host is just another chance, another way to get your channel seen from others. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You legit feel like you're about to pass out? I understand. Holds 35 gallons per engine. 186 gallon reserve oil tank in between bomb bays. Wow. That's a bunch of oil. Oh yeah, Ashley, sheesh. I can't tell you the last time I was up that late. I was up till 1:30 last Sunday evening. And it took me 3 days to recover. So I totally understand. No worries, Ash. Oh, dude. Oh, crap. I went to do a screenshot. I wasn't on Flight Sim. I was on another screen. All right, we're coming up on a town called Lang Son. And at this town, we'll turn 90 degrees and head to a heading of 228 as we make our way to our final destination. But we're just gonna follow this road right here on the way there. A lot of farmland out here where we're flying. There we go. Okay. All right, Panda. I've got it set up now for a screenshot. Nice. And there is a really, really nice valley that will fly all the way to the next airport. So here we are coming up on Lang Son. Dang it, Panda. Sorry about that. All right, now turn right here and fly over Lang Son, excuse me. Not sung. Lang didn't sing. And there's another road that we'll be following on the way out. Austin Tequila, we got another F-22 out here. I don't know if Austin's with us or not. All right, so the valley I'm wanting to fly. Whoa, look how scruff. Excuse me. The valley I'm wanting to fly is actually this direction. It's Johnny Moscow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, cool. Johnny Moscow, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. Current location, Johnny, we are very close to, we're in Vietnam. We just passed over Lang Son, the village of Lang Son. This is the closest airport, and we're on US East server, US East. Oh, nice. The pilot was listening to you. So did he disagree with any of it? I'm sure he didn't. And Johnny, we are 40 nautical miles from our final destination for the evening. But yeah, if you would like to join in, please feel free to join in, fly along with us. If you decide not to, Johnny, I'll be back tomorrow evening starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll continue this flight. Won't continue this flight, but we'll fly somewhere.
Leaving altitude.
That's pretty awesome, staff. So this valley isn't quite as valley-ish as I thought it was going to be. All right, dear old dad, take care of yourself, man. Get better. Always good to see you. Take care. Oh, most of them were built in Michigan. Gotcha. Oh, that one was not. Really? So dear old dad is another flight sim streamer. Great guy. Go give dear old dad a follow. Great streamer, good friend. Take care, dear old dad. The engines were built by Dodge. Nice.
Leaving altitude.
Wow, that's interesting. Were they are they radial engines in that plane?
Leaving altitude.
Both of them. Wow. I never knew Dodge. That's really cool that they made that it's a Dodge made radial. Okay, yeah, definitely. I'll raid Rolly Mall. Yeah, I didn't even realize Rolly was streaming tonight, but yes, that'll work perfectly. I never hardly ever get to catch Rolly Mall streams, because usually when he's streaming, I'm in bed. Now this is a nice little valley here. This is kind of what I was looking for. Oh, Iceman, thank you for the host. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. And for the lurk. B29 has 4 right R 3350 23 turbo supercharged engines at 22 horsepower each. I mean 2200. Wow. Wow, that's strong. So once again, I'm not sure where tomorrow's flight plan will take us. I'll try to pick out another beautiful place that we can fly like tonight's was. just for a one-off flight plan, and then starting Thursday, during Thursday night stream, hopefully I'll have enough of an Australian plan in my head to where we can start our Australian tour, which will take, you know, a few months to finish up. Wow. Chronico, thank you for dropping the bass.
Thank you for dropping that bass.
So Death Crow, Sergeant Staff was at so there's a group of vintage bombers that fly around the country, do kind of I don't know, like a fly-in, I guess, where you can see the planes, and that's what Staff went to. That's what he's talking about. There we go. Thank you. No, not an Australian tour in real life. Nope. In the sim. We'll tour Australia in the sim. What I am excited about doing is next year at Flight Sim Expo, doing something like Two Tone Murphy did last night. If any of y'all caught Murph's stream yesterday evening, him and a lot of the Fireflies that live in or near his area were hanging out at it looked like a pub or something, just chilling out, having a good time. I am really looking forward to doing that at Flight Sim Expo next year. Oh, nice. The pilot was down there chit-chatting with you. Nice. Your son and I were the last ones to leave. That's really cool. That's really cool. You still want to attempt the B-17 off a World War II carrier and don't care. And I'm not sure what this final airport's going to look like. For all I know, it could just be a grass strip. It's not showing up in little nav map very well at all, but it was showing in Microsoft Flight Sim, but I didn't fly to it to see how it was rendered into the sim, so it'll be a surprise.
Altitude.
That's pretty awesome that he appreciated that. Oh, Barry Hawk. Yes. Y'all getting all excited now.
Altitude.
So if you're in my Discord and you have any ideas about a one-off flight, just about a, you know, I don't know, how many miles was this one? about a 250 nautical mile flight plan just for a one-time flight. Feel free to post it in my Discord or any idea or whatever of where you'd like to fly. And then, like I said, by Thursday, I should be ready to go ahead and start a tour of Australia, checking out the Australian scenery that was updated a couple world updates ago. Oh, nice. You're just north of Brisbane. Nice. Awesome. Yeah. So probably what I'm going to do, Hamo, unless someone has, a plan already built that they're willing to share with me for a tour of in the entirety of Australia, I'll probably just start out in, shoot, I'm so tired. I can't even think. I'll start out at the southern coast of Australia and make my way around the coastline of Australia all the way around, and then we'll fly inland and check out some of the scenery inland as well. So it should last quite a while. Yeah, so Hamo, I was kind of, I was torn on whether to do Australia or South America. I mean, Australia or South America or Africa. But then once my schedule changed and I realized that there were so many Australian friends and New Zealand friends now in my channel, I said, well, you know what? It's pretty much a no-brainer. I'm going to do Australia next. Oh, that's cool. And even Hemo, even if the legs are long, that's okay. I'll just find an airport to make them shorter. So no worries at all. Yeah, thank you, Chronico, and thank you, Hemo Time. So Hamo, if you're in my Discord, you can just whisper me or DM me, I guess, in Discord, or share it. It doesn't matter. However you want to share it to me. I appreciate that. Lena, what's happening, Lena? How are you doing? Good to see you. So Lena NDA is a fellow streamer, does a lot of variety over there on her channel. And also, if you know Arch NDA, she is Arch's better half. Good to see you, Lena. Just chilling. We are coming up on the final airport of the night. Y'all go follow Lena, please. You won't regret it. If you do, I didn't send you. I'm just totally kidding. You will not regret it. Oh, I've been feeling a little bit under the weather today, and that's why the flight plan's a little bit shorter tonight than what it has been. DCM, thank you for the door knock. Yeah, Lena is not PG, but that's okay. That's the awesome thing about life, is we're not all the same, thank the Lord.
Altitude.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much for that, Hamo. I use Sky Vector, Little Nav Map, and Microsoft Flight Sim to build my flight plans. So I really appreciate that. Staff is in here. What's up, Staff? Thank you for jumping in. Oh, Hamo, thank you for the 200 biddies. Dude, thank you for being such a huge supporter. Man, you have you've done a lot tonight. Thank you so much for that. Oh, is that what you're flying as the Corsair? Nice. You like the Corsair, but it hates you?
Altitude.
I'm slowly trying to remember what the initials up here, you know, what airplanes they are. So thank you for that. And I've actually got the Corsair. All right, I need to fly over this way a little bit now. The Corsair hits everybody. Eventually, it's probably going to be after the Australian. You're about to do a mortgage application. Got to get your Twitch spending out of the way before they look at your bank accounts. Oh, yes, Hamo. I understand. I totally understand. I'm probably going to be doing a Battle of Britain flight plan or flight series once I finish the Australian. That'll be, by the time we finish Australia, it should be the first of the year, like in January, February-ish. And then we'll do the Battle of Britain in, I'll be flying anyways, the Flying Iron Spitfire.
Altitude.
Used to have an RC Corsair. It was brutal too. The Corsair was the first plane that I ever purchased in Microsoft Flight Sim. I bought it off the marketplace. And that's something I said I would never do. When I bought Flight Sim, I said, you know, I'm not going to be one that I have to have all the controls. I don't have to have all the flight controls. I don't have to have all the planes or the scenery. I just get Microsoft Flight Sim just to enjoy flying. And I got sucked into that trap. And now I've got all the controls. I'm on my second set of controls. I've got a bunch of planes, a bunch of scenery. Never say never, right? Corsair's got a Radial 2800 supercharged engine too. Nice. Ugh, sorry for yawning. Sheesh. $2,000 horsepower. Wow. So I will say, if you want to know of any changes in the schedule, I try really hard to keep my Twitch schedule up to date on Twitch itself. So if you look and see that there, stream has been canceled on my Twitch schedule, it's probably true. But if it does say I'll be streaming, most likely I am streaming. I try to stick to my Twitch schedule as closely as possible, but sometimes it changes due to unforeseen circumstances. Cappy Stick, what is up, my friend? How are you doing? Good to see ya. Jukebox, it is dropping next week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. It's it's a week from this Tuesday, so on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and then later on that week, or maybe the next week, the 172X mod should also drop then too. Cappy Steak, how are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. We're coming up on our final destination of the evening. And then I'm going to raid shoot, is he? Oh yeah, Rolly Mall. I was looking for him. I'm going to raid Rolly Mall after it's over with. Rolly Mall, I'll go ahead and tell y'all, is an Australian streamer. Great guy. I really enjoy Rolly Mall streams. I don't get to see his streams much. Oh, I'm sorry, Cappy Stick. Are you flying along with me? Sorry, Cappy Stick. I didn't realize you were with me. I'm just flying all over the place. So we'll fly raid at Rolly Mall. Coming up on the final destination airport right now. I'm going to jump back into the cockpit. I'm sorry. I was so focused on chat and just kind of screwing around, Cappy Stick, that I totally didn't realize I was screwing you up. Yeah, Larry, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. Good to see you again, my friend. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to... Yeah, Rolly Mall's a great guy. Yes, he is. Oh, you got it installed already? Nice. You never know about freeware. Planes anyways, how they're going to be. Hopefully it's a good one for you.
Altitude.
So y'all, if you missed HaLong Bay, I don't know how you say it. HaLong Bay that we were flying earlier. I highly recommend that you go back and watch the VOD. It was absolutely a beautiful place. I rolled back time so we could see it at sunrise. Absolutely beautiful with limestone pillars sticking out of the water. I had a payware scenery loaded in. Really beautiful stuff. Oh, the Cessna CJ4. Nice. Thank you, Speedy. All right, here we come. Up on final. So it is a paved tarmac. Oh, it's HaLong, I think. It's a HaLong, HaLong. Yeah. If you look at the stream title, that's how it's spelled. I just don't know how you say it. Oh, Capstick was in the 414. Wait a minute. Why did that not look like the 414 on my... Is that the Fly Simware 414, Cappy Stick? I've got that plane. I wonder why it didn't show up right for me. I must not have the right update. Yeah, I guess it's because I don't have the latest update, because I do have that plane. I don't know. I guess that's why it's not showing right. All right, so I'm going to jump in the drone and get some pictures of us really quick.
First of all, I'm
Duck the developer, thank you so much for the follow. Duck, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You downloaded a few nice blue ones. Nice. And I've got a livery for that plane, but I haven't got it on flightsim.to because I don't think it's gonna work. It's a really old livery. Oh, you missed it? No worries, Death Crow. Let me go back this way now so I can get a screenshot or two, and then we'll wrap things up. I am tired. Arch, what's up, Arch? Has it already been 4 months? What? What's up, Arch? Thank you so much for the resub for 4 months. Thank you so much. Arch NDA is another flight sim streamer. Arch is a tower controller on his channel. Good to see Arch. Y'all go give Arch NDA a follow. Let me give him a shout out really quick. Good to see you, Arch. Come on, shout out button. Work for me here. There we go. There's a shout out from my good buddy Arch. Go give him a follow over there. One of the kindest tower controllers on VATSIM. Great guy. Here comes Sergeant Staff. How far out are you, Staff? You coming in? Staff in the Corsair. Let's see how well Staff lands this Corsair. This should be entertaining. Yeah, no pressure, Staff. None at all. My gosh, I can't fly this drone with a flip. Good job, Staff. A little hot there. Oh, another little hot. You didn't die though. Good job. Good job not dying. All right, let me give some thank yous really quick to those of you who contributed this evening to the channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Even if you just watched, I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow evening. Starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Arch NDA, thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. Duck, the developer, thank you for the follow. Hamo Time with 200 bits. Thank you for that. Johnny Moscow, thank you for the follow. Variable Fan with a follow. Tony the Captain. Hamo Time with a community sub, giving out a sub to the community. Hamo Time with 100 bits. Barry Hawk, thank you for the follow and for flying along. Let's see here. Hamo Time, thank you for 5 gift subs to the community. Wired, thank you for the Prime sub. Hamo Time, thank you for 500 bits. Zigzag, thank you for the follow. Beat Saber, Spin Eternally, thank you for the follow. Captain Arash with a resub, thank you for that. This goes through with 300 bits. Mo the Aviator with a follow. Banana Pro with a follow. Flights with Joel with an amazing 18 viewer raid. Thank you for that. John DFW with a resub. Thank you for that. And that is it. So thank you, everybody. Let's get this raid for Rolly Mall going. I meant to have already done that. Rolly Mall 9, right? Yeah, Rolly Mall 9. Thank you everybody for being here. Let's see if Staff's wings look folded. That's a good idea, actually, Staff. No, the wings did not fold in the sim for us anyways. So if you are a sub of the channel, subs are always appreciated, never expected. This is your message. Please copy and paste it. If you're not a sub, again, subs are always appreciated, never expected. This is your message if you're not a sub. Once again, I'll be back tomorrow evening, same bat time, same bat channel, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Don't know where we'll fly, but it'll be a surprise. We'll fly somewhere. All right, everybody. I wish you happy flying, even happier and safer landings. Let's start the raid. See you later. Take care, everybody. Good night.